Well, I walked along the ridge here. Sun's going down. I better be quick, because once it goes dark, you're never going to find your way out, are you? Assume that's the road up there somehow. So, might get a vista or two out here. Might see the track. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe when I was here 12 years ago, it was a slightly different gate to the track or something. So I don't really want to go down. I just want to stay on the rim sort of thing. Do the old Roman road thing and skirt along the edge. Not going up and down too much, because that's what wears you out. Yeah. At least you're not going to get too many snakes in this. That's going to nicely polish my Crocs, I reckon. I'll have nicely polished Crocs. Might even have Polish ones. I don't know where they're made, but I'm definitely going to polish off a nice can of Coke when I get back to the car, I reckon. Probably down it in six swigs, I reckon. Oh, give myself a brain freeze. Oh, yeah, too much native veg, fellas. We've lost the path. You've obscured the path. Car should run out pretty early soon. Oh, what the heck. Ouch, 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 ouch. 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 Let's head towards the ridge line, head towards the road, I think. People overseas thinking, how do you can go from such strange veg to another completely honest looking, different looking ecosystem? But it's all based on the same soil. And I say, yeah fellas, how is it? Right, so we're coming up to some sort of path now. Is this the one we should have taken? Or not? We're going to see some bloody great big signpost to say you should have gone that way. Oh. Well, in the intervening 12 years it's been obscured. Oh, there we go, we've got one of the water tanks. That's something. I think we're home and hose now. I'm going to have to look on Google Maps, see if I can see any remnants of the path from 12 years ago in reference to this water tank, assuming it is a water tank. Okay, well there's the shed. Oh wow. Are they emptying because the rain's coming? I hope so. Otherwise some farmer's going to be pretty pissed off. Oh, okay. Maybe it is a... I don't know whether I should turn it off or not. You know, was that the bloke that was there before? Well, I suppose we got the license plates of that car that was sitting in the car park, so, you know, the police can look at that if it was them, or they may have actually seen who it was, whether it was those two people we saw slightly in the footage. Maybe the camera will pick up their their t-shirt is at the pathway. They've got some spriggets over there or something. So, I'm assuming this is the path. Okay. Well, I'm in two minds, fellas. Should I turn it off and then I get into the sin bin for turning it off when they wanted it on before the rain comes, or I get in the sin bin for not turning it off. I can't win, fellas. And whether it is something to do with that somewhat political canvassing on the thing there, some sort of revenge or something, I don't know. Piss someone off by releasing their water, but at the beginning of the rain cycle, so they don't lose it all. It comes back fairly shortly, but it's enough to piss them off. Is that what it's done for? I don't know. But anyway, at least we caught it on film, so someone say it wasn't accidental. It was definitely flowing out of it wasn't just, it was dripping, put it that way. It was actually flowing out at a hefty rate, and there were people in the area, so, and there did seem to be like some bit of political canvassing blurb there, so maybe it was in aid of that or against that or something. Someone was pissed off with some sort of action, and the election's only less than 3 weeks away now. It's like 2.5 weeks away, so maybe it's something to do with that. So just when the person needs the water and we've had the election, or maybe they said they were going to vote one way and the postal vote's just gone in, and somehow the person's found out that the person's voted against what they said. So they said, right, I'm going to drain his water tank. I don't know, I'm just making up, fellas, but the fact that we do have an election only 2.5 weeks away, and the fact there did seem to be some sort of political blurb stuck on there with one of our former premiers on there, maybe it was something to do with that, I don't know. So anyway, at least we caught it on film, and we can go home, have a nice hot shower, nice warm cup of coffee, and watch Sean McAuliffe tonight, because he's much better than the bloody Chaser boys. Geez, they were pretty mild-mannered last week. Come on, fellas, you lift your game. There's a new standard in the universe. It's called Sean McAuliffe. And you should have picked up on his sound. At least you could have done that, fellas, When someone else has a brilliant idea, give credit where credit is due, but please, pick it up. That was absolutely incredible. Yeah, single sound. Demolished, he spotted something that no one else, I don't think, had spotted. The Prime Minister seems to go up on his haunches during his speeches, and he just makes that sort of sound every time he does it. Totally has no credibility whatsoever now. Well, he's a do-nothing. I just wonder whether they got something on his mum. I can't understand why he hasn't done anything for 6 months. And I think, well, maybe they got a dirt file, and they got some dirt on his mother, and he's absolutely paralysed by it. The mother he never really knew, or something like that. Apparently his dad had good praise, never said a bad word about her, put it that way, apparently. But he never really knew her. And maybe they got some real dirt on her or something, and that's what paralysed him. I don't know, he's become a do-nothing Prime Minister on the end of a fuck all government. I mean, promises. They've done nothing for 3 years, broken all their promises before the election, and we still haven't got